And it should be starting. Yeah. Hello everyone, welcome back to Chrono Trigger, although Chrono is now dead, so...
To survive something like that, you'd truly have to be Chrono Trigger.
Yep.
Not a fan of Invincible then. Yeah,
I
I'm
haven't
Mary.
seen it.
Oh, you haven't seen it?
Nope.
Fine. It's not quite everyone's cup of tea. But yeah, Chrono Trigger.
Uh, okay, I just learned of something.
Huh?
Totally Spies is getting another season? What?
Okay. Yeah, I never actually... Actually, I don't think I've seen a single episode of Totally Spies.
I did when I was younger, and I did not get what the show was about.
Yeah. Alas, we're stuck being vanilla forever. At least, this is the one thing everyone brings up whenever they talk about Totally Spies is... Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Dynamite Club. I'm in this one. There we go. Not gonna link it anywhere else. Now we're back in the past, and we can choose whatever party members we like.
Yep.
Hooray!
We have 5. Looked like there was space for 7, but okay. The Ayla. Check back because its wearers vary from time to time. Oh. Bye.
Hi.
I think I'm good for right now.
Yeah. Of course, if you were, playing perfectly up to this point, you'd have unlocked General Leo by now.
A few enlightened ones did survive, but no distinctions between the enlightened and the earthbound anymore.
A moonstone left in a sunlit spot for millennia becomes a sunstone. The Sunkeep of Seal had such a stone. Very old stones are required to harvest useful amounts of power.
Sure, buddy.
Yeah. Listen, you can just take the Moonstone now, and you can evolve your Jigglypuff.
Or Clefairy. Oh, yeah.
Or Nidorino or Nidorina.
This place is fucked.
No Eevee, though. You'd think you could, but you can't.
Cons. Oh, hold on. What's this place? North Cape. This will be important later. How can I survive in this land without my magic? I mean, you didn't lose it. You don't need magic to survive. Besides, you're not alone. You're absolutely right. We're alive and there's always hope.
We grew too dependent on a dangerous force.
The Dark Falls.
Dark Falls. Fantasy Star, right?
Yep.
Everything and everyone sank to the bottom. The sea of clouds is parted and the blizzard is finally abating. The long winter finally be over?
I mean, most of the land is underwater, so... Jeez. Must have cried himself to sleep. Let him be. I'll rest it up. Bow and pay homage to our new liege, King Dalton!
You there, what's wrong? You're lucky to be alive. The old crone and the pesky gurus are gone. I now rename Zeal, the kingdom of Dalton. You're alive? Ah, that vehicle outside must be yours. It's just like the one Balthazar was building. I've decided you don't deserve such a splendid toy. Henceforth, it shall be my personal chariot.
Come again, sir?
You'll have to come with me. You might start a rebellion or something. And now, as a token of my esteem for you, take this. What? How's this? Enjoy a little taste of my true power.
Unfamiliar scenery. Weapons all gone. items are missing too. Confound it, the money too! Must think of a way to escape. Aya, fight! Get all weapons back! Destroy Batman!
Yeah.
So basically, Aya still has her fists,
Mm-hmm.
and the others can't fight, even though Robo has his
Even though he's a robot, they
and,
took his arm.
and everyone else still has magic.
Yeah, so this is either a stealth section or one in which only one character can fight because she fights barehanded.
It's still kind of a stealth section with that. Serves it right. Without weapons, they're powerless. You're going up! This must be... the Blackbird?
Just like an X-Man.
Please wait. Seems like an air duct. You can serve the enemy from this point. That looks like the ladder leads next to that guy. Two guys next to a treasure chest. Hey, you!
Oh, time to murder them.
Time for a tailspin.
Oh, wee-oh, tailspin. Oh, wee-oh, tailspin. Transport out through thick and pan and another tailspin. The person least in need of it. Yeah, re-equips everything. It's fine.
At least we have defense.
Hmm?
Sorry, just got a message. I guess it'll be safe as long as we don't run into that guy. They can deal a lot of damage. Oh boy. Wow, this move has bit more range than I thought. Hey, you! Seems like he's modifying Epoch. They changed Epoch. Shh.
Pay close attention to what you're doing. This will be my royal air throne. The world now belongs to me. Man, he's been laughing for an awfully long time. Oh, yeah.
Got our money back.
Hooray! All the money that we can spend on this airship.
Let's see if we can get that enemy away from the other enemy.
Hey, you. Oh, these guys can talk. Anyway, time to kill him. No one else celebrates. She's just murdering these people.
Nice. Robo's equipment back.
Yep. Yeah, this is the one time period where you would expect, like, if they stole bits of Robo, they would just go, yeah, we don't really need this. We've got our own, like, super technology. Except, of course, being this is an RPG, you can still buy, like, parts for Robo back in the Stone Age.
Oh, they're called bytes now.
Mm-hmm. Were they called bits before?
Yep.
Yeah. Watch out for kilobytes.
And frogs. Now we just need the items.
Yeah.
I think this is, yeah.
Yeah, got to make sure you got your free save files.
Yeah! Surf Kiss, Bubble Hit. Punch. And that's everything. Actually, we should save before doing that. Oh, right, these guys. Dang it. I accidentally turned off my mic.
Yep. Oh, I guess we have to punch this guy to death. Or not.
Ah, what the? Okay, that should be. Huh. Hold on a sec. Sorry, my headphones were acting a bit odd.
Take a moment to reflect on Frog. Yep. I'm assuming James is away from her keyboard at the moment. So I'm left to fill dead air again. I honestly just thought I had zoned out there, you know? Oh, you back?
Okay, yeah. I had to take a second for something.
Yeah.
Stuff was happening. Yeah. Okay, these fucking things. Oh, two of them are on screen, damn it. That's gonna be a problem.
There's two of them. Yeah. Not like a huge problem, really.
Thankfully, Frog is
Okay.
absorbing their damage.
Yeah. Yeah, if Frog absorbs their damage, you're not gonna lose this fight. I mean, if they're doing 46 damage a pop, you're not gonna lose it.
Yes! You would lose iron on the tip points, which happened. Aw, so close. Son of a... No, that would make 2 of them on screen. Oh, I think we have to fight 2 of them for this.
Yeah, it's not gonna be like. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little rude.
It's not gonna be that much of a problem. It's not like, oh, if you fight 2 of them, you're going to lose. It's if you fight 2 of them, it's mildly irritating.
Hello, Fabio. Don't celebrate.
Oh, hello. I do not have the chat open. Here we are. Alright, the only message is, hi. Hello there.
Hey there. Can't do that. And it's going alright.
Yeah. It goes. Yeah, I'm mildly sick right now, which I'll take over that I was earlier. But you know, things seem okay here. Yep, James is once again showing off Frog's portrait. That's the reason we're here, no other reason. Nah, she keeps stepping away to do things. I guess she's busy today.
Yeah,
There we
busy
are.
day today.
Can't do that. Huh. Hmm. Okay. Yeah. If you're tuning in late, we basically got kidnapped by Dolphin. He locked all her items in chests, but of course we have a super strong cave woman who doesn't use any items, so we just, you know, killed all of his henchmen. Hey, psyched.
Hey, psyched.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back to another paused screen of Chrono Trigger. Welcome to the events.
Oh boy, it's the stealth section.
Mm-hmm.
Chrono Trigger had a subpar stealth section before it was cool.
Thankfully, it's
Yeah.
very short, and we're already done with it.
Yeah, it's like a lot of parts of Chrono Trigger, it doesn't like outstay its welcome by hours and hours. Like, if you don't like it, it's gonna be done in just a couple of minutes.
Oh, you know what? I think we were supposed to go down, actually,
Uh-huh.
to where Dalton was working on the ship.
Yeah.
Of course, we ran into one.
Yeah. Like, Chrono Trigger, one of the reasons it's such a, like, standout, like, game even now is that it moves at a very respectable pace. It
Frog,
has its set pieces, but it never lingers on them. Like,
Frog,
there's not... Go ahead, sorry.
sorry. Frog learned Cure 2.
Okay.
Huh, how do we... Oh, wait, looks like... No, that's not it. Doesn't look like there's any ladders.
You look down that vent, you'll see Marl doing sit-ups.
Meryl. But yeah, go upwards. Go. These guys hold the secret.
Yeah. I think you might have doubled the length of this stealth section by just wandering off and doing other stuff in the middle of it. I know, you got your own life, it's fine.
Actually, what's behind? Right, that. Okay.
Yeah, that's where you came in from when you went down there the first time.
Of course, we can just.
Neat.
Yeah. Looks like there's a ladder there. Yeah, there's like a ladder right there. So. Leads to there. Leads to. Hmm. this leads just there. How do we get on that one wing again? Oh, you can share some philosophic thoughts. That's fine, Fabio. Oh, got too close.
Yep. Oh, go ahead and share your philosophical thoughts.
Two ladders, actually. Next to each other. Wonder if... No, I guess that's wrong. Okay. It's been a while since I've done... Fucking... Oh yeah, I understand that, Fabio.
I mean, I do sometimes actually refer to my brain as a separate person, but that is because I do have weird mental health issues. And it's like, oh yeah, I don't actually control that. Eh,
Yeah, it's also like a neurodivergence thing.
yeah. Like, we're all neurodivergent here.
Hold on, let me check.
Yeah. James is just off to check if the brain is a physical or metaphysical part of herself.
Here, guys.
I mean, I don't like particularly believe in a like, oh, you've got an immortal soul attached to your body. No. So that kind of just leaves the brain. Oh well.
Huh. Okay, so according to the map, this is the right way.
Yeah, you do go across here, obviously.
Oh, I guess are the ones that self-destructed. Oh. Something cometh.
Yeah, this is the plane. Well, the Blackbird, the airship that Dalton has in 12,000 BC.
Yep. It's a massive energy reaction. This is a weird way to do this. Chew on this.
On this. Oh, you're doing it. Okay. See, if you had said the brain is a supercomputer, like AI, like a few years ago, I'd have just gone, yeah, that doesn't really mean much. Nowadays, I'm like, listen, it's not like AI at all. Shut up about AI. It's just because that's became a buzzword. He's counting really rapidly.
All the modern AI shit has done a lot of crimes, but the one that always irks me is that it ruined the word AI, or the term.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's like,
not what AI means. Stop saying
yeah. It's not intelligent in any sense of the word.
that. GLaDOS would never do this shit. Stop it.
Yeah.
I mean, she might. She could be a little shit, but you know.
Durandal might be the kind of guy who would like steal from everyone.
Yeah. Yeah, you've been playing Marathon, haven't you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Um. Five. It's counting down again.
Yeah. He just didn't do anything aside from counting down.
Aya, don't give up. Ayla. And this is...
It's complete. I've done it. See these beautiful wings. Now, this is a king's throne. I now name it the Aero Dalton Imperial. This name cannot be changed in future renaming screens. You're stuck with it.
Speaking
Forever.
of stuck, the first time I played Chrono Trigger, the game would hang at this point.
That's right. Dalton is the one in charge of anti-piracy measures.
Yep.
And you're gonna be my first victim. Aero Dalton Imperial, crash the game.
Were you playing the PS1 version?
Nope.
No,
Oh.
no, 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 no. stop the music. There'll be no episode tonight. Jerica's nowhere to be found. Not a Gem fan. Okay. Ha, there we go.
Gem
Ready for takeoff. Aero Dalton Imperial. God, he's saying this so much. It's reminding me of, like, there's a. We have a liftoff, Houston. Which one of my guards is called Houston? Well, one of them must be. It's canon now.
All his guards are named after cities in Texas.
This is a coincidence.
Dalton make Texas. Epoch fly? It's flying?
It's not Epoch, it's the Aero Dalton Imperial.
How can you hear it?
Your excess baggage. Make like the wind and blow out of here. Also, it has lasers now. You're like insects to me.
We must retrieve Epoch. Cheerio!
You. Take this.
Power meal.
No, my lunch.
Dropped something on me for that.
It's not even tea time yet. Yeah, sorry, I got derailed from what I was saying. There's a character called Kite Man in DC Comics who's a massive joke. Like, he's just deliberately played up as being the lamest supervillain. And there's a comic where he was meant to appear and like swoop in and do some crimes, like as a, you know, the thing you'd have at the start of a Batman episode, where it's like, oh, here's like an unrelated supervillain doing something before the main plot starts. And they kind of didn't give him any dialogue for this. And they went, okay, we need to have like some placeholder. Go! Golem boss! Okay.
He had to go. His planet needed.
Success. That groundling thief. Epoch okay? More importantly, did he change the controls?
Yeah. I think this might actually be the last time you see him in the SNES version.
Yep.
Yeah.
The instruments are unfamiliar.
In the, what was it, a DS re-release?
Yeah. Also, I had to press a button there.
Yeah. But yeah, Kite Man. So in this comic, they just put in the placeholder dialogue of him going, Kite Man, when he swoops down, and at the end of it just going, yeah, Kite Man.
Pressing the X button. No, that's the A button.
Yeah, Right, man. Just because, yeah. Because it's so funny to have him just hilariously self-absorbed.
Yeah, justice. Dalton got what he deserved. Whoa, that ship can fly. Should have linked my CPU. Fantastic, we are actually in the step. Epoch in good shape. Epoch become bird. We were lucky if we had pressed the wrong control devices. Yeah, we have the airship now.
Hooray! Now we can travel through time and space.
Dead or alive, let's go find Chrono. Okay, that's the same dialogue. It's got more goods. Yeah, this is just the equipment stuff. Huh.
Ah, you can buy scythes now.
Wonder what that's about.
Anyway.
Oh wow. Don't have a lot of money.
After you went to all that effort to get your money back.
Serious sapling. Maybe someday it will help change our environment? I saw a suspicious looking person up on north on the cape. Gee, seeing you has really made my day.
Cat.
Gotta seize the day. At least Melchior survived. Hooray, hooray! Yeah.
Blah blah, Moonstone.
Stranger kept trying to locate someone passed by after you left.
No one had ever seen the person who came looking for you. Could he be a friend of yours? Glad to see you've all recovered.
We're slowly recovering. We got to start from scratch. There we go. Alright, Kitty's not here. So,
Yeah.
do Chrono Trigger have secret bosses? Yep. Magus!
Oh yeah, even
sorry.
the Super Nintendo version did.
Yep. Behold, everything's at the bottom of the sea. Gone is the magic kingdom of Seal, and the dreams and ambitions of its people.
Or at least optional bosses.
I once lived there, but I was another person then. A dimensional warp. Its power is beyond human control. No, we're being dragged into the warp. Shala. No, Jane. Oh. Yeah, no, Jaina, stay away.
Okay.
Oh, I thought it was me. Sorry.
No, I'm just like, you're voicing literally everyone. And I'm like, okay, sure, you can do that.
I believe it's Yanis.
It's a time gate? No! Shala! Janus!
Lavos thought that was hilarious.
This is... Hey. Nothing here. This must be the end of time. Yep, the guy at the end of time is this guy.
Yep, we have met all 3 stages now.
Yep.
Now we gotta get them together to build some Evangelions to fight the angels. See then.
So, thou art that filthy urchin! Ever since Laphos' time portal stranded me in the Middle Ages, I've waited to even the score. You interrupted me just when I had summoned Laphos to my castle. How ironic that being drawn into yet another portal, I would end up in this age. Being from the future, my knowledge of the past enabled me to convince the Queen that I was a mighty oracle. No history book could have prepared me for what happened here. Unimaginable is the power of Lavos. Anyone who dares to oppose it meets certain doom. At this rate, you too will meet a hideous fate, just like that poor fool Chrono. You dare to insult him? He's history. Play with fire and you get burned. Magus, hold thy tongue. You wish to fight me? This is actually a choice.
Yep, you can actually have a final showdown between Frog and Magus here.
Yeah, if you have Frog in the party, it's specific.
Yeah.
He does it one-on-one.
Yeah. And they will settle their score, and it will end with Magus permanently dead. And that's it. Can't ever get him to, like, help you in any way because he's dead.
Yeah, let's
In a
see.
safe state here?
Yep.
Show off the fight anyway. It's a cool moment, at least.
Having real trouble with that glove.
Never imagined we would sell our score in this dusty old era. Come, let's finish this charade. Okay, yeah. Actually, it does know Cure too.
Yeah. Magus has significantly fewer of his, like, boss fight tricks from the Middle Ages at this point. He doesn't do the whole, like, rotating for different barriers thing, but hey.
Yeah, his power did get drained by Lavos.
Yeah. Like, this does feel like it's meant to be a one-on-one, like, showdown here, so it's fair enough that you don't let him do that anymore. No. Kitty's apparently off to get something to eat.
Cyrus, I have avenged thee. Defeat me and you'll break the curse on Frog. If you want to bring Chrono back, find Gaspar, the Guru of Time. Got the amulet,
Mm-hmm.
but
Yeah.
vanquishing thee will neither return Chrono or Cyrus. Power defeated by the power of Leap/Gaming, says Fabio. Wait.
Yeah. He gives you this information and you get the amulet way.
I'll come with you. Treachery. You know, there just might be a way to bring him back. Nonsense? Gaspar, the Guru of Time, knows how to restore lost or misplaced time streams.
Oh, you can just rename him another time. He's already renamed himself to Magus. Yeah?
Could rename him to Janus.
You could. To Anus.
Let's see
Yeah,
what the amulet
you
does.
you can get like endings in which Frog's curse is eventually broken if you kill Magus, but at this point Frog doesn't really care that much, and it's apparently a spell that takes a long time to wear off, so conveniently they don't have to give him another set of sprites.
Yeah. Also, he has every elemental too, and
Yeah.
dark. He will get Dark Bomb.
Yeah, Magus begins with every element, even though he's, well, Shadow Elemental. And of course his weapon is the scythe.
The Time Egg. Uh, and the cat. Hey, mister, is that your cat? Doesn't seem like there's anything else. The Epoch's space-time compass has gone haywire. That's...
That's mode 7.
It's enormous. I'm picking up a tremendous amount of spiritual power. Me hate a not like boat. The undersea palace? This is impossible. But we're not going to it right away. Oh, it doesn't appear on the map. We will go to it. Hey, it's... Yep. No, that's not the button. Disembark. Hey, where's the healthy kid with the radical haircut? This is terrible news. Nothing to give you but this song. It's called Memories of Chrono. Wish I could lend a hand. Only the Guru of Time can help us now. Hey, where have you been? So that's your story, and just look what you now. You've become quite formidable. Heh. Guru of Time, eh? Heard of him, of course, but what do you want with him? He bring Chrono back to life. He's strong. He'll bring back lost loved ones. It's what everyone wants. Chrono must be proud to have friends like you. Hey, that punk rocker hasn't been coming around lately. Actually, I think Specchio was you, Mary.
God, what's that voice I give Specchio? Wait, I was changing the voice every time. You holding a moral in here, kids. He can use Shadow, and he could probably teach me a thing or two. Hi, looking for some practice. Alright. Specchio does change form every time you fight him. Although, that's because he changes every few levels that you go up.
One of her abilities does magic damage. God, the music. Perfect for fighting Specchio. And Robo's down.
Yeah.
Here, take this with you. Egg. Isla hungry, want eat. Let's call that the chrono trigger. It's pure potential. By unleashing a specific course of events, it can have a powerful effect on time. Ask the one who made the epoch, your wings of time, how to hatch it. Like any egg, it represents a possibility. It may or may not hatch. But the chrono trigger gives the potential to get your friend back. Egg will have an effect equal to the effort you put in your search. No more, no less. Don't forget that. So as long as you keep chrono in your heart, the day you are dreaming of shall arrive. I get it. It's you, isn't it? This can only mean you are the Guru of Time, Mr. Gaspar, I presume. Well, I believe that's what they used to call me ages ago. C trigger.
Okay. So now we have to titular chrono trigger. We have to go to the future.
I've never finished Chrono Cross. Is there an item in that game called the Chrono Cross?
Yes.
Oh.
That's ominous.
Yeah, now that we have the flying version of the Epoch, we can go anywhere. Anytime. Previously, we kind of had to, like, we were limited to places we could walk to.
It's basically like a gold chocobo. Think about it.
On,
I mean, it's more like having the high wind.
on Death Peak, you will find the power to
Really?
restore life. Death Peak. To activate this power, the deceased must be important to the space-time continuum. And you must have a clone identical of that person. Only then can a chrono trigger work its magic. Need a clone? The magician Nolson Beckler could whip one up in the blink of an eye. Beckler loves festival. Find a festival and there you too shall find Beckler. Huh. Also,
What? Sir Ozzy. Tot. Oh, great Ozzy, Ozzy the great. Ozzy fills our days and nights with joy. Hut, Sir Ozzy. Hut. Oh, great Ozzy, Ozzy the great, he shall rule all. Yep. This used to be a statue of Magus. Oh, the black omen, the black omen. We smile on the black omen. Always.
yeah,
Yeah, because now. The thing about the black omen is it exists in every time period now.
Somehow even in the time period before it was made.
Yeah, it literally is. We can go back to the Stone Age and it's just there. I think. God, I can't remember. Is that actually the case?
I'll
Think-
check it out.
I'm pretty sure it is because I remember it feeling weird that it's there.
They still worship Ozzy's statue in the village square.
Then you go to the village square, there's a statue of Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah. I mean, that's who he's named for.
Yes.
All of Megacy's henchmen are named after musicians. That's the joke.
Yes. It's very Toriyama,
Mm-hmm.
which is fitting.
Although I
And
don't.
finally, go to the Singing Mountain. It doesn't exist in this version of the game.
Nope.
Yeah. Famous dummied out content.
Yeah. Doesn't look like it's here.
Yeah, I
That's
think it
very
might
good.
be everything from 12,000 BC onwards then.
Yep. like a castle. And a town. I'd stay away from the ruins. The structural damage is severe. Ghosts liquor in the ruins.
There's an old structure to the north. It's been in ruins for ages.
Say some brain dead ghost hangs out in the ruins to the north. Scary. Spirits still attached to the real world live in places like that. Black omen sparkles in the sun. Tomorrow should be clear too. My cat.
The anguish turn. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying my cat is here. Anyway, anguish at the
Give the kitty scritches.
Yeah. Anguish, the tormented spirits create a negative energy that surrounds the ruins. Anyway. Coral's skin. Hey, bring some more soda. Sir, I think you had enough sugar today. I'll tell you when I had enough. Can't you see I love soda pop? Censorship. And about the ghost? Ghost thinks roams the northern ruins. Isn't that a trip? Then beat it! Well, the youngins went to the millennial fair. Kids are just gluttons for fun. Adventure Tomo's grave is on the Western Cape. Only failed to find the rainbow shell. Not a single sale, and I came all the way from poor. Will you please buy something? Come on in. Husband's never around. I'm gonna show him his spouse. Next time, pow! Right in the kisser.
Ow, right in the kisser.
Honeymooners reference, I guess? When I grow up, I'm gonna be a carpenter, just like Daddy. Alright, first we need some silver points. Vegas does that for fun.
They call me Gato. I have metal joints. Beat me up and win silver points.
I always imagine him singing to his own theme tune.
I lost you one, here's 15 points. Now it doesn't fit. There's no. You know what? Let's fight him again. You try and sing it to that tune.
No. It works in my head. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
It doesn't work. It flat out does not match the tune. Hence me just not doing it.
I mean, the
Didn't
second
work
verse
out,
I think
though.
works. I lost you. 1 here's 15 points. Now wasn't that fun? See?
Probably
That
works.
wasn't to that tune at all.
Do 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 do.
Probably works in Japanese better.
I think he does sing to his theme song in that OVA. I think James posted a while ago too.
Yeah. Hey, Haley. Got a picture of you.
I lost you 1 here's 15 points. Now wasn't that fun? Wow. It's like it was written for that exact tune, and not just. Yeah, you can just eat the chicken now. Like, you wouldn't go to court for that. That scene has passed. Here's Northstein Beckler. Welcome to Northstein Beckler's lab. The spine-tingling show is about to start. So, you want a chrono clone? Normally, I'd never do this, but today, I'll make an exception. Challenge me and I'll give you a clone. The longer you stay in the game, the lower my price will be.
Okay.
Mimic what you see. Hehehe.
Basically a Mario Party mini.
Start when you hear the signal. And action. Hose. Left.
That's its right arm.
Right.
No, wait, that is its left. But wait,
Yeah.
that's Chrono's right.
Hey, Kitty.
Kitty has appeared.
Hello.
Yeah,
Sorry for taking so long, but
it's fine.
yeah. Also, I see Chrono's back.
This is a clone.
A clone that's making us play Simon Says.
Correct.
Excellent. The clone will be at Chrono's house. Or should we call it Clono's house?
Why did this guy just have a clone of Chrono waiting?
He's a magician. He has clones of everyone. It's just what he does.
That's Chrono's twin brother, Trigger.
You can, in fact, win you can win a lot of stuff from him for any character. And all of them involve, like, you can get the mini game of doing the whole, like, mimic what your clone does.
Huh.
Just because it's reusing the sprites. So
Yeah.
you can actually get extra cats and cat food for them, and like Toyozo dolls that like play music, and they go to wherever that character's bedroom would be,
Huh.
which for some of them isn't an obvious location. Oh, hello. Is Chrono okay?
Oh, that guy died.
Yeah?
Oh,
Just fine. I hope he's behaving. Tell him to be good, alright? Listen, I mean,
In this part, you got soft lock because didn't remember where Chrono's house were. Uh,
yes, dear? It's not a soft lock. I like to borrow this doll for a bit. Go right ahead, dear. Yeah, you can get a bunch of extra cats for any of the characters.
amazing, but also just completely buck wild.
Stay out of trouble now. There's no reason to.
there's a minor reason to. It
Yeah.
minorly affects the ending, depending on which ending, actually.
Yeah. There is an ending where those cats appear.
Also, yeah, I need to rewatch the start of this because
Yeah, you missed a lot. Dalton
yeah.
kidnapped us and upgraded our time machine, and then accidentally blew himself out out of the time machine. We actually never find out where he ended up in this version of the game.
Huh.
The DS remake actually added in a like secret boss fight with him, but otherwise you never actually finish him off. But yeah, after we got our time machine back, we got told that the Guru of Time, the guy who built it. No, wait, is the God? Which Guru's?
I think
No, I'm like
life.
going which Guru's which. The Guru who is at the end of time gave us a chrono trigger, like an egg that could be used under certain circumstances to revive Chrono. One of which is we need the clone of him. God, a lot happened here. We fought Magus. It's actually optional if you fight him. You can you can have you can have Frog duel him to the death, and that's just the end of him. Or you can go, no, join us.
Tight.
Yeah,
And he looks so sad in his portrait.
yeah.
He's very Vegeta.
He is extremely Vegeta.
The time has come for you to attempt Death Peak. Only chance you have of reviving your friend. Last program I've implemented in this creature's memory bank will help you up the mountain. Step back. Executing program. Three entities you saw will help you climb Death Peak. This ends my message. I must ask you a favor. This creature has executed a program. Let him sleep. The switch is on his stomach.
Oh,
Phew.
yeah.
I guess it's less of a creature and more of a robot.
I mean,
I mean,
the new or artificial creatures, or at least outside of the ones that mysteriously show up in 65 million BC, they all do seem to be artificial creations from 12,000 BC. Huh. Like when the wind dies and hide behind a tree when it blows. Yeah, we've got these dolls to help us climb the mountain, so
that's cool.
Ah, fuck. Ah, dang it. God damn it. Okay, come on. How am I bad at this?
Watch out for those eggs.
Some sort of goo monster.
Yeah. Good old crackers.
Huh.
Imagine the
Yeah. Presumably a word that will get you shadow banned on Twitter at this point.
No, no.
Yeah.
Magic ring. Presumably it raises magic. Yep.
Yep. It raises magic by a lot. Like, you probably have better options at this point, but that is a lot of just raw magic stat there.
Uh-huh.
Okay, they don't have anything. There's... This is nothing. Okay. Macabre.
Oh. Yeah.
Flame whirl.
Hell yeah.
That's like a mini Lavos.
Huh. Oh boy. It is exactly a mini Lavros.
It's
Yep.
adorable. Give it scritches.
Yeah.
An elixir.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. We gave it a little boop on the snout, and we got an elixir for our troubles, but then it shot biological missiles at us, or something.
Okay, that didn't get anything. And it counters. And it did that to Luca.
Oh.
Yeah, so don't hit the back.
Yep.
Yeah? No, sorry, I'm still just thinking about how bug wild it is that one Chrono fucking died.
He
And
just
then-
dies.
He just dies. And then we can bring him back and evolves a clone that we get back from
From a magician.
Magician in Chrono's like modern era. Just
Mhm.
someone has a clone of him. And it's like,
In fairness, he's
Why?
clones to the rest of the party, but like,
but why? Yeah, like,
and you can go and do that mini game way before you need to, and like have that as a bit of foreshadowing.
I
Like, you can do
guess.
it in the first sequence of the game at the Millennium Fair.
Ah, okay.
Like, it's well established.
I guess it's just like,
It's just also completely insane because, yeah, of course it is.
yeah, cause like, why did he? Why? What? Why did he just have clones of people? Why is everyone cool with that?
Presumably just conjures them because he's a wizard. Like, this is not the weirdest thing wizards do.
I mean, it's kind of up there. Of having random clones of people.
Okay, defeated it.
Nice.
Having...
I'm glad we can give magic tablets to our robot friend.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Though now thinking about it, I still remember when, like, he got named Robo, and it's like, oh, we can't just call you a serial number, that's dehumanizing. We'll call you Robo instead.
We'll call you Robo. You can call him literally anything you want.
Oh yeah,
But you're gonna
true.
call him Robo.
Oh. More zombie
wondered-
ghosts.
Zombie ghosts leave this place.
Yeah.
Skeleton ghosts, obviously.
God. Oh my God. In the MMO, Dungeons and Dragons Online, there's it's actually like that game's old enough that it actually has one dungeon or like one little quest that is, it has like someone narrating it, like a DM for the different quests, which is, a neat little detail to have in your game based on Dungeons and Dragons. One quest is narrated by Gary Gygax, which is wild because it's actually old enough that it's like, yeah, he was still around. Since the game came out like out of beta in like 2007, right? But it's like one part of that quest is that you're in a crypt, you're fighting zombies, you're fighting skeletons, you're fighting ghosts, right? And an important thing about ghosts, especially in that game, since it's based on 3.5e, is that they have incorporeal. Great, the term. Like they're incorporeal, which means that
Yeah.
like there's a 50% chance that if you try to hit them with something that isn't like specifically like a weapon or whatever.
Yeah,
like,
either a
that can
magic
bypass that.
weapon or a... Ah, God, what
Oh,
do they call these?
specifically,
Ghost
not
touch weapons?
yeah, like ghost touch. I think even magic weapons don't.
Yeah.
They don't inherently get to bypass that.
Oh yeah, magic
specifically-
weapons have a 50-50 chance of hitting even
It's
if
just
they're
any.
magic.
Yeah, it's wild, right? But it's so you get through, you fight all these undead, and then at the end, there's a whole bunch of skeleton ghosts, and it's like, what? It's just like skeleton
When a
ghosts.
skeleton dies, and the skeleton spirit is not at rest, and that's how you get a skeleton ghost.
Of course, it's the advanced paradigm from someone dying, leaving behind a ghost and a ghoul. If the ghoul loses flesh, becomes skeleton, and skeleton dies, obviously it becomes a skeleton ghost.
Those are the ones lost in the Skeleton War.
You're right. But yeah, I just love that. Like, of course, Gary Gygax somehow gets to narrate in this game for an adventure, a little quest. I'm guessing he probably came up with, and they're skeleton ghosts. They're probably based on something he wrote ages ago.
I mean, Gygax did write Tomb of Horror, which had a very famous skeleton, who arguably is a skeleton ghost. Ah, the Demilic.
God, I only really know of the 3.5 E version of the Tomb of Horrors, which is really funny because I forget the Demilich's name, but in the end, after you get past all the decoys and everything, he's just not there. He's literally just vibing in the plane of negative energy, just meditating on like lich, like necromancer stuff or whatever. But he has like a final decoy there that can like just like guarding his like true treasure. Because there's Asarak, yeah. And it's just kind of funny that he's not even at home.
He's not even there.
And he probably died like 30 times during the adventure.
Yeah. It's the end of it, and he's like, no, he's at his summer home.
Yeah?
Your princess is in another castle, but your princess is a skeleton. Star Scythe. I can't remember if you still just find scythes if Magus is dead. I think you do, though.
god. That's so good.
Yeah, this baby Lavos. You fight. I think there's one more of them after this, maybe, but like, there's only a couple of them. And they all have the same ability. If you attack their shell, they counterattack for a ton of damage. So you're stuck to single target attacks.
Yeah.
Which is a problem for Magus since all of his spells are multi-target.
Yeah, normally that's an advantage. Here, it really isn't.
Oh, since it's still in my brain a little bit, another thing kind of that I remember from DDO is that I was playing a few days ago with a friend, and there's like some ghosts, and I'm like, okay, for this character, for backup, I have a scimitar that has a 1d6 of poison damage, and it is also ghost touched. And I'm like, I don't think. I look at my friend and was like, well, obviously it's to be, it's a random loot item, but just like, who would make something that's both poisonous, and also ghost touch? Like, like what? You gonna poison a ghost? And my friend's like, well, obviously, to be good against living creatures and ghosts. But then
Yeah.
I attack the ghost with it. I do
The ghost
poison
gets
damage to the
poisoned.
ghost, and I'm like, how am I? What? You would think ghosts are just immune to poison damage, but I guess not.
Apparently they're not. If you can ghost touch that poison weapon, you can poison a ghost.
Get fucked, go.
It's like, yeah, you thought you were safe from poison since you died? Guess again. Idiot.
It's so good. I think more fantasy settings should have that. What if you just poison a ghost? What if you have magic poison? Like, just...
Magus learns his first shadow ability. Increases magic defense. I think that's its only like defensive skill. Careful, it's slippery. Falling, you'll have to start over. Yep, oh boy. Yep.
It's the ice level. Too many eggs.
Too many cooks.
Too many cooks, too many cooks. So there's a streamer who I watch sometimes, H Paradise, that, the cowgirl who I've guessed on her stream a couple of times. Her opening thing for streams is just like, it's a Too Many Cooks parody, but with her filling every role.
Oh my
It's
god.
like her VTuber model, and it's just, a funny intro. It's just her in like 20 different outfits. And of course, the joke at the end of Too Many Cooks is you get through the whole lineup of like dozens of characters, and then there's like a 2-second gag at the end, and that's it. That's the whole show.
Ah, dang it. Spawned right on top.
That's not a cracker, that's an egg.
Yeah. Well, it's cracking out of its shell.
Blade.
Which is still a weird name for it, but it's like, I kind of get it. Also, God, what was it?
Push the cell. Climb the shell.
Push the shell, climb the shell.
Oh, there's a path.
You go around the
My
corner.
name is Gato.
A shell
I
gas
have
station.
metal joints. Push the shell and win 15 silver points. Yep, it's level spawn.
I love how this game has become a Call of Cthulhu type campaign where we have to keep fighting Cthulhu spawns with our adventuring party. Or wait, no, they're called Star Spawn, aren't they? I think that's what they're called.
I really couldn't say. I've never actually played Call of Cthulhu.
I played games, board games inspired by it, like Mansion of Madness,
Oh yeah, I've played Arkham Horror.
Eldritch Horror.
There's a lot of similarly named ones.
Oh yeah, they really love using that similar name. I know one. I think Eldritch Horror is the one that's like, oh, the whole map is like across the globe, and like your adventurers have to try to get everywhere to try to stop everything from going to hell. Also, I looked up Star Spawn and accidentally clicked on a D&D link, and I'm like, that's not what I'm looking for. Get out of here. Oh my god. I didn't notice that. Thanks for pointing that out. 180 of this Magnus. 666 HP.
Yeah,
Nice.
I had him at that number for a bit.
That's my favorite number.
What's over here?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Oh, whack. Still funny to me. Oh, okay, that's why that still says you gotta push it.
Memory cap. Prevents lock. Actually, you know what? Yeah, that's good for him.
Sorry, what is that? Prevents?
Lock.
Oh, it stops your abilities being locked, so you can just kill all of the metal slime type guys.
Oh yeah.
Here we are. So this is the summit of Death Peak. You who fear the night and fight the coming of darkness, give us strength.
Chrono! The pendant's reacting!
Okay, hurry up though, it's hard for me to stand here with my butt out like this. It's shattered. It can't be. What use was it to come so far?
They try so hard.
Do not despair. We placed too much
Look at that word despair. Hey everyone, point and laugh at this typo.
Shall I give you despair?
Chrono, say something. Don't ignore us.
Oh, the eclipse. Hopefully not Berserk's version.
Oh,
Time freeze. Oh wait, this is Kitty.
Yeah, a time freeze. I never thought it possible.
the chrono trigger. The Guru's time egg. And there we all are. We're back at that instant.
You weren't here, Luca.
Well, I wasn't here. Frog was, though.
It appears that time has been suspended.
Magus was here, too.
Just exchanged clone for chrono.
Magus was having a nap.
Sorry, clone. Sucks to be you. We've gotta hurry.
I relieve Chrono, you're alright. Save the hellos for. Oh, wait, no, fuck.
Save the hellos for later. We've got work to do.
Ah. Merry Christmas, everyone, I guess.
Chrono. It's about time.
Da 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 da.
Can we get like a It's about time.
Oh, Chrono, lovely to have you with us again.
Did you take this party so we'd each be voicing one character, or was that just a complete accident?
Complete accident.
Of course. Dummy.
And I'm voicing
You,
Chrono.
and- you can voice anyone you like. Say, like pick a character anytime. Just jump in and start talking. You wouldn't believe what we had to go through for you. Oh, you mess up again, and we won't save you.
And if Meryl's here, then she does the hugging.
Yeah. Which means you can use it
Well,
as
get
a
that
shipping
rock.
fodder for either of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
That's
no, that's... While you were gone, we had a terrible time. Marl had to. And so then I had to... Wait, did she do anything? I don't think we've had her in our party for 3 episodes. Hey, you listening, Chrono? You can be so irritating sometimes.
Now, we had her in the party in the last episode.
Yeah.
Faded hour. So, looks like you were successful. No, don't thank me. I didn't do a thing. I just gave you a place to begin. Really want to thank me? Make me a member of your team. By the way, the Wings of Time have come looking for you. Seems to have a heart and mind of its own. You wish to fight Lavos, correct? Many paths lay open. You may use the bucket or fly the wings of time to the day of Lapis. Or there's the Black Omen, which floats in the sky above your world. Lapis is somehow connected to it. It's up to you to decide when and where to fight Lapis. Now you must realize you are the only ones to stand a chance against him. However, you will not be alone. I have vague glimpses of events and people and places that will empower you.
Yeah?
In the Middle Ages, a woman's sheer determination brings the forest back to life. Fugitive in the Middle Ages, Ozzy maintains an evil hideout. It's a task to be done in the future where machinery originated. There's a very special stone that can shine its light on each generation, from distant past to the far future. There's the ghost of a lofty knight slain by Magus in the Middle Ages who haunts the present. There's an object in the Middle Ages that sparkles
And
like
Vegas is like, yeah, I did that. Haha, I did do that.
one of you is close to someone who needs help. Find this person. Fast. I think
Oh.
that one we
This
can't
is a famous mistranslation. To the point that, like, no matter how many of these you do, he always says that line. And people went, oh, there must be some way to help a character that we didn't think of. And of course, the missing one is someone that Magus wants to help. Because he's an optional party member.
Oh.
So there's a long-standing rumor that you could save Shala. To the point that TV tropes called that trope Shala Lives. I think they changed it at this point, I don't know. But like, it's entirely an urban legend, you cannot do anything about that.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
are we gonna fight Specchio again? It's not even changed yet.
nope. That's why I gotta beat him.
But yeah, that line's meant to be, there are people close to you, see if you can help them or something like that.
That trope page is currently called Urban Legend of Zelda.
Oh yeah, that's what got renamed to.
Huh.
Which is a much more, like, applicable, like, generic name for it than a specific Chrono Trigger reference. Because there are a lot of Zelda games, and also it's a pun on Urban Legend.
Yeah.
Basically, a Wheel of Fortune before and after. Puzzle. Answer.
Huh. Fun. No, speaking of translation for a second, man, we have it so much better than we did have in the past. Of like video games, movies, etc. Scanlations. Still thinking about the. Wait, what's the one famous JoJo one?
The Dwayne one?
Yeah, Dwayne.
Ah, what a wonderful Duwang.
If I remember correctly, I think the translator was someone who was
The
like,
translator was doing it as a student project. They
yeah,
were not a fluent English speaker.
yeah,
And it's like, they did the best they could, it just happens to be atrociously bad.
yeah.
Yeah. It took a long time for Part 4 to get an actual, real, official translation. At which point, like, it rapidly jumped to being most people's favorite one, because it's really good.
Yeah,
Like, I would say probably the most consistently good JoJo art.
no, I believe that. Because it's like, I still need to actually read the mangas, because,
Mhm.
you know, even if something has enjoyable anime, sometimes, like, the mangas just go harder.
So,
Like,
the anime particularly of part 4, might actually, like, it retcons some stuff just to make it flow better, and also to, like, properly foreshadow a character who kind of comes out of nowhere halfway through. Because, yeah,
Yeah.
basically Kira is less of a presence in the first half of the manga. He's just like never actually really seen doing anything, and he's there front and center in the anime.
Ah. No, what? Yeah, that makes sense.
Like, because the author hadn't decided who the overarching villain was going to be.
Yep.
Which happens. Yeah.
Now this, the mighty Lavos reigns here! Relax, poor creatures. The mighty Lavos has already consumed this world's life energy.
Yeah, so the gimmick of this dungeon is it exists in multiple eras of time?
Yeah.
God, I was gonna say like time zones. That's not right. Yeah,
should
it
be.
exists in Greenwich Mean Time and in Eastern Standard Time.
Very impressive.
Yeah. But no, you can go and like you can go and fight the monsters inside it in multiple time zones. No time. Oh, I keep saying time zones. It sounds like it should be a thing, but that's not what it is. Yeah, in multiple eras, because it's just there. It's always been there, at least since 12,000 BC.
Yeah.
It's just been retconned into existence.
That's a funny way to put it, but still accurate though.
We talked to Chrono's mom with Mangus at the party.
Are you one of Chrono's friends? Another quiet one. Don't be shy, dear. She's very accepting of like her son coming home to having like a big robot friend, just fantasy Vegeta, and like some cave woman. She's kind of cool with a lot of things.
Actually, the present's where I want to be.
Yep. So Black Omen is like a big, like an optional dungeon, but also optional in that you can go backwards through time and thus fight everyone in it multiple times.
Huh.
At least I think that's how it works.
Fools, haven't you learned your lesson? We are immortal! We shall live forever with Lavos, who devours the planet even as he sleeps! Within 999 years, he'll become the ruler of this world!
Yeah.
The Black Omen is a path which leads to Lavos!
And
It's
it
a
is.
shrine which provides us with limitless power. As long as the mighty one reigns, your dreams are hopeless! You should sacrifice yourself to mighty Lavos! Ha ha ha!
Oh, you cut out there.
Ah, dang it.
Mega Mutant. Chaotic Zone.
Chaos, chaos.
It's the Knuckles Chaotic Zone.
God, that sure was. I saw someone LP that game, and I felt
Yeah.
kind of like
It
exhausted.
had its problems.
Oh yeah, like it was, kind of a neat idea going on, and like
Yeah.
must have been like some pretty impressive, you know, tech going on to make it all work and the physics of everything, But oh boy, it sure is a game.
Oh boy, he's destroying Robo.
Destroying your main healer, that's never good.
Vigil.
Yeah. There's a bunch of side quests we can do now. Like, this is just one of the more involved ones because it's a dungeon we can go through multiple times. And mostly they unlock like each individual character's ultimate weapon or a powerful accessory or something like that.
Cool.
And some of them including this one, give potential routes to fighting Lavos in different ways. Like, we've seen what happens if we go straight up and just fight him on the ground in 1999. But we can potentially fight him at a bunch of different points in history.
Huh.
Wow.
Oh.
Okay.
Fuck. Rita Repulso was right. We should have. Damn, this dungeon does have hands.
Okay, you know what? I'll do one of the side quests now.
Nice.
Verdict Blade. He still has the
Okay.
whitening. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Vedic religion. The Vedas are a large body of religious texts originating in ancient India, composed in Vedic Sanskrit. The texts constitute the oldest layer of Sanskrit literature and the oldest scriptures of Hinduism. Hence, there being there's a clamp manga, I believe, called Rig Veda, RG Veda. I think it is pronounced Rig, I don't know. But, like, yeah.
Neat.
Which I know I read at some point. Honestly, no.
Princess Nadia. I've been worried, Princess. I understand your pain, but the king really only cares about his realm. As even when your mother, Queen Ezila, passed away, he worked all day.
No one could do that. It's inhuman.
Oh, child, it's ancient history now.
Tell me more.
This may be difficult. Well, Queen Ezila's condition suddenly changed for the worst. She desperately wanted to see the king last time, but he couldn't find the time to drop by. He said he's had some work to do. Knowing nothing about death, he waited faithfully by your mother's side. Ezila passed away in sorrow, as if the king indirectly killed her. Such a shame.
What? Father killed my mother?
What do I know? There's reasons for everything, right, dear? No, so glad to see you back again. Please go visit the king. Since it is our 1000th anniversary, the king has, for the time being, ordered probation for Chrono.
Yes, for the time being. You know, the being who rules over time. We call it
Yeah.
Lavos.
The king's orders, the court is adjourned. Mr. Pierre waits downstairs.
Oh yeah, remember when the guy tried to get you killed?
Yep. I'm your lawyer, Pierre. The king's been so gloomy since Princess Nadia's disappearance. Listening to my story, he has concluded that it was not a kidnapping. Taking time, but I think he understands. Still, the Chancellor's acting weird. He may give us some trouble. Chancellor hired all those soldiers that worked in the jail. Heard the Chancellor really gave it to the king in court. Those jail guardians were not bunts. We got cold stares from them, like they weren't even human.
Oh.
Chancellor lost his fight around the time he ordered the dragon tank to be built.
Ah, remember the dragon tank? Good times.
Yeah.
It was immune to lightning, which we couldn't use at that time.
Yep. In fairness, like, you refight all of the bosses in the, like, sequence leading up to Lavos that we've already seen. We just didn't go far through it because it's like we're gonna die eventually if we try.
The chef's ancestors
See-
had a cook-off to make us his troops.
The cook-off?
Because we gave the troops jerky.
Oh yeah.
Said she can cook, but she can yell too. Don't come in here without permission. Hey! Oh dear, I didn't recognize you, Princess Nadia. Oh, boxes.
Great.
It's locked. What, you want to be put on trial again or something?
God, I really love this soundtrack, or this music track right here.
Oh yeah, it's done by Yoko Shimomura.
Nice.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. Now Princess Nadia, the castle's dead. Come, Princess Nadia. To hope Princess Nadia returns. Elixir? And the thing. Rank mail.
Huh.
Yeah, I had to teach James how to actually get the upgraded items from those boxes.
Yeah, I thought you just had to get them in the future.
Yeah. You went, oh, I can get 2 copies of the same item by taking it from the future and then from the past. And I'm like, that's table stakes. You can get a better version of them and the original one.
There's Weistaff. He only lives with Princess Nadia. Full either. Wait, then what's the hyper ether? Stores MP. Oh, I guess that restores 60 and this restores all.
Yeah. That's my guess as well.
It's a questionable item name.
Princess Cynthia is a dead ringer for her mother. That's why the king's so strict with her. Another hyper ether. I'm in charge of her physical education. I'm in charge of discipline, and she's missed over almost every lesson this year. I'm in charge of the princess's education. Mega Elixir.
Nice.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Oh, Nadia. What do you want? I'm not giving in to your demands.
Huh?
It's your fault for leaving the castle and leaving these hoodlums in here. Might as well beg for bread on the street corner.
Stop it! They're my friends!
They're a disgrace to this family.
Father, you care more about your country than me. Or mother.
What?
You killed her.
Get out of here this instant. I don't want to see your face again.
Good riddance!
We're no longer family. Do as you wish. Of course,
Oh.
literal gleam in his eye. But how do you trigger the next part of this? You just leave and come back or something?
I think you might actually have to go a bit further along one of the other side quests.
Oh, this is the jail.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, now I remember the side quest.
The rainbow shell.
Yeah, Rainbow Shell. If I'm not the one spoiling it, I'll just say that. It's Rainbow Shell.
Maybe if we go to that one island. Yeah. Black omen sparkles in the sun. Tomorrow should be clear too. Okay. There's something eerie about the northern ruins.
My tools have been stolen. I can't get any work done now.
Wish Tomo would stay put for a change.
Years ago, a beast was seen carrying something into the North Ruins. Treasure, perhaps? Come on in.
Hey Crow, I finally got a lead on the rainbow shell. There's something odd going on. Oh, can you hang on to this for me? Got his pump. If I don't return, come to my grave and pour this on my headstone. Gee, isn't this morbid?
Can't believe Toma just handed you his father.
Yeah, I was gonna make that joke. I guess key items are up here. Yeah, nothing gets... None of them get a interesting descriptions. We're only trainees. Boss's ask favorite cafe. Ah, so this is Toma's house. And they're all clones.
Oh. Yeah.
I think I might clone.
There's always two of me just a hanging around.
Let's switch them out for a bit. Great adventure. Toma Levine rests here. Died 34 years later. Chrono. Long time no see. I've located the rainbow shell. To the northwest of the cave is a large island called the Giant's Claw. You can find the shell there. But beware, there are many beasts about. Time to shove off. You guys are right
No.
a minute.
Toma revived on the way back to his home planet.
Nice.
Oh man, we're gonna have to break the news to his pop.
Huh, the island is gone in the present.
That war with Magus was real bad, turned out.
Yeah. No, speaking of time travel for a second, I'm suddenly remembering the great what are they called? They did The Wolf Among Us and The Walking Dead game.
Telltale.
Telltale.
Yeah, okay.
Telltale Games will remember this.
Yeah, but yeah, Telltale Games. Back to the Future. Short little series, and how, like, like there's kind of always been a little question, or not a little question, but there's been a question here and there of like, hey, does Marty McFly replace the Marty McFlys if he goes to like the other present or whatever? Because in like some of the movies, like
Yeah,
there's
he
like,
never meets himself. It's like, oh, is
yeah,
he like displacing his self in that timeline?
yeah,
Wasn't he like when he first goes back and it's changed? What I think there's a line of dialogue that he's supposed to be like out of the country or something, like he got sent away.
Or like
So
in
it's weird that it's
juvie or
there.
something.
yeah, exactly. There's like, oh, it's like obviously like he's just not there, and in those games he's also just conveniently supposed to be somewhere else because it's like, oh, hmm, a prehistoric castle.
Must have been pushed underground when Lavos fell to Earth.
Impressive it didn't just get crushed, because him falling to Earth was a whole thing.
Oh, that's immediate.
Huh.
But yeah, Back to the Future.
Oh, yeah, I was saying that it's, it's just also just a bit funny to me due to Back of the Future's whole, like, it's very deterministic in how it says up, like how like time travel works and everything, and the state of the world. But then it also wants to have like free will be a thing, and then then having like, oh hey, just conveniently we never have to ask the question, hey, does Marty McFly ever overwrite the other like guys when he travels through time? Because I was thinking about that of like, does that ever happen to Magnus, or Magus? I mean, yeah. Like, is is he just now stop messing around in the Middle Ages, and it's just
Yeah, he got time portaled to the past.
He explicitly does not overwrite his past self. In fact, we meet his past self and him in 12,000 BC because he's in disguise as the prophet, but he's also there as Janus.
Yeah.
huh?
So it is possible for him to double dip and be in the timeline twice.
Fascinating.
Yeah? For some reason, that's just how it works.
Yeah.
Chrono Trigger isn't like 100% consistent on exactly how time travel works. It's no Zyborn cock, that's for sure. But like, there's like the first time we see a whole thing with time travel, it's Marl, she's paradoxed herself out of existence because no one is looking for the queen anymore. Except
Yeah.
time doesn't really work like that afterwards. It's just kind of forgotten, and I guess it's just because it makes a better story to then not do that.
Yeah. I mean, that's fair. Depending on the mood and tone of your work. You don't really need to be too on top of it. That said,
Yeah.
time can be a bit timey-wimey. It's fine.
It's a
Um,
timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly ball of stuff.
yeah, but then, like, still thinking about, not still, oh, I guess another thing that involves time shenanigan. There's King Crimson, and how sometimes
King
it doesn't
Crimson.
work consistently, and honestly, I
King
think it's
Crimson works
just because...
differently in every single fight it's in.
Yeah, I partially think it's because, like, forgetting his name somehow, but the author
Iraqi.
Iraqi gets it confused with Dio's The World.
Yeah,
Honestly, sometimes it feels like it just gets confused with.
yeah,
Oh,
sometimes
no,
it
Kitty!
feels like he's just going, okay, it works like the world does. It explicitly does not work like how the world does.
Yeah,
The world stops time. King Crimson kind of erases time. Like it skips past like a window of time in which only God, how do you say his Diavolo can act. It's a whole thing.
yeah. But yeah, just King Crimson being inconsistent at a few points just really trips up people forever. Especially since, like, seeing it in the anime made it, like, really easy to understand how it
Yeah.
works. But, like, if you try to, like, verbally or, like, in text describe what it does, then it gets, like, a bit weird, and, like, it
Yeah.
sometimes messing up did not help with that at all.
What you actually have to understand is that its power isn't what Diavolo thinks it is. It's actually a much broader, like, control of a segment of time rather than everything he claims it to be. He just doesn't have the context to know how that works. Which does lead to some really, like, cool applications of it. In the same way that, like, Part 3 stands being more abstract in what they do, like, Star Platinum does some complete nonsense moves, but only does them, like, once each. And it's because it's actually far more versatile than Jotaro actually thinks it is. Like, the early stands had more abstract things, like Silver Chariot is, oh yeah, it's a stand that cuts things. Magician's Red is just the fire stand. It can do anything with fire. In fact, that makes it unbelievably powerful. And that's why Avdol's written out pretty much every fight after he's introduced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is a shame. But a better scenario than Inuyasha, and just
Yeah.
we're going to throw out
the poison wasp.
the poison wasp that are specifically meant to stop
Ah,
the
yes.
fucking black hole
Poison
that-
wasps, specifically.
And it's like he could have just gotten cured of the curse, or like it
Yeah.
changed into something else, it mutate. I don't know. Like there's so many other things you could have done other than like we're okay. The villains are gonna throw out the evil wasp made specifically
And
to
it's-
stop him from using his power ever.
They're everywhere, and they're there only to stop him using his power, and it feels like he never gets to use his power again, even though it does already have a drawback, which is it's slowly killing him to use it. It's just like, oh no, the wasps just murder him immediately if he tries.
Yeah, or it could have been like, oh hey, this is a weird fucked up black hole that he can, if he ever like uncovers it, like it, could potentially
it's
devour more than
dangerous.
he intended to. Yeah, just make it.
Yeah.
There's not much you could
Make
do
it like,
with it.
I can't suck in the demon, because then I'll suck in the hostage as well. or something like
how-
that. Like, have that.
Yeah.
Like, you can do that without. Oh yeah, it's evil wasps. Can't do anything.
Yeah, because it's just the evil wasp, and you know, it could be like, oh, this thing, like, if you know, could easily potentially like accidentally devour an entire house. Because it's
Yeah.
just he has it like on the palm of his hand, and he takes off the prayer beads or whatever, and then it's
Yeah.
there's just a black hole there, and it just sucks up things. It's just like, oh, what if it, you know, can just fuck up a whole lot, you know, a lot more of the environment than he ever wants it to. And it's like, yeah, that's why I don't solve all my problems with the cursed black hole that is now part of my body that's slowly killing me.
Not to mention, he does actually get injured at one point. And it's like, it gets made worse.
I don't remember that. Then again, I don't think I got too far into Inuyasha just due to not being able to catch it all the time.
Yeah. But also, Inuyasha is the one that had the problem of this bad guy has a barrier. Okay, we got a thing to get around a barrier. He has a new barrier.
Yeah, that's like Naraku's whole thing is he just keeps doing that for like not even like, oh yeah, this happens for 10 chapters in a row. This happens for like 20 volumes in a row.
Oh,
It drags, like it becomes really clear the author had no idea how to end it. Or rather,
yeah.
maybe had a good thing going and didn't want to end it.
Yeah, I mean, then again, she, it's funny thinking about it. It was just like, Ranma one half, and great, my brain blanking on the name.
As
You know,
you say
Or
yes.
say, yeah,
You know.
Yatsura. Yeah, with Loom, the invader, the
Yeah.
cute Oni girl.
Invader Lum. Is that what it's called?
I forget. Anyway, like, those both series kind of lasted for a long time and kind of dragged on, but they're comedies first and foremost, so
Yeah.
it's okay as long as if you still have jokes, you can kind of keep going and it's fine, right?
Yeah,
It's more
Ranma
fun.
repeats a lot of storylines. If you actually like binge read it, you'll go, oh, a lot of these have very formulaic setups. They're still funny, but like, what's this? Someone in a strange disguise is attacking Ranma when he's going to school? And it's like, yeah, this is like half of the arcs.
Yeah.
And it just
And-
introduces another love interest for another side character, and then they disappear.
Yeah. Oh, but yeah, it's comedy, so it's fine. But then in Inuyasha, it was just a more serious story, but it also just kind of dragged on, and it's like, oh, did she forget how to finish stories? Is what it
Yeah.
feels like. He's like, oh no.
So if you noticed, Magus does not have double text.
Yeah.
And he can only learn triple text from these colored rocks.
Mm-hmm.
Also with specific characters. That's a whole nother thing.
Interesting.
Yeah. You need a character with one of those accessories equipped to be able to use his triple text, like all of the other. Well, I think most of the other triple text. There might be one that you don't need to, but like, yeah, if if he's dead, you can pick up these rocks and go, huh, I wonder why I've got these rocks.
Yeah, you can get. You have to get one before you get them, even.
Yeah.
Ah, crap.
Done.
Which way is the right way? I hope I didn't screw myself. God damn it. Okay.
Which is which? Sorry, just suddenly reminded of that old Scooby-Doo title or whatever.
Yeah. These guys again.
Sorry, I just recalled a video, or several things in the sequence. One, a video of someone on talking about how, once the copyright for Scooby-Doo expires, so many people are gonna have like dark, edgy, like stories where like the gang gets killed by real monsters or whatever, right? But it's like, and they were like, I'm going to make Fred so gay, and like, good for them. But then I just remembered a comic based on Winnie the Pooh versus Bambi or whatever, and it's their gruff
Oh, yeah.
action heroes, and it's like,
Yeah, I can literally link you that comic right now.
nice.
Oh, where was it? Pooh versus Bambi, issue 1. And it's like, oh yeah, Pooh and Bambi are anthropomorphic animals. They're on a team with most of the animals in the 100-acre woods, like doing military stuff. And then like in the first issue, Pooh like fights an agent who's like, a busty blonde woman who's just human, and then she gets referred to as Agent Piglet, and I'm like, oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah. To be fair, like up until that point, I was like, okay, this is dumb as hell, but like I see what you're doing here. It's like this could have been a worse comic than it was. It's just
Yeah. No, if they weren't a coward, Agent Piglet would have just been the a 20.
I know there's probably something going on here. But yeah, like the cover of the comic seems to imply that there's going to be like evil cyborg Bambi. Against like washed out, like overweight Pooh,
Yeah.
who was like once a super soldier. Ah, yeah. And it's like to be fair, like, this is better than it has any right to be. I don't know if it's good. Like, I feel like I need a second opinion on this one.
Oh boy, I know it. Send it to me.
I did
I'll...
just link it.
Oh, you did just link it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll read it sometime later today. Because it's only one issue out or whatever, right?
Yeah, it's a new release. Presumably there's going to be more.
Oh boy.
There is the threat of more.
Yeah. Also, I need to read some other comics as well later today. But yeah, I'll also try to read this one to give a second opinion. Because like some of the art is like pretty.
Yeah, the
alright,
art is actually very much competent.
Yeah. And it's better than just the blandest horror. Like, what if
Yeah.
Boo was a killer?
It's like you're making this like a god. I don't know what you even call this, like a military kind of comic.
It's
It's
an
war
action
stories. It's an action movie. It's like
straight up.
okay, at least you're not doing horror. Like I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. God's still such a wild thing. But then again, unfortunately, also the bar is incredibly low just due to
Yeah. The
how
bar is low.
immediately, like as immediately the day of, it's like here's a like a Hollywood horror movie about a Pooh,
Yeah.
the serial killer, and it's like
Yeah,
just
it's
a kind
like
of
the bar is low.
A spell that speeds up healing is a healing spell or regeneration spell? Asks Fabio.
it speeds up. I guess depending on the game.
Yeah,
I
it
would
does
say
depend on the
regeneration. Depending on it.
I would say yes.
Yeah. I mean also yeah, healing spell by the the intended name, either it heals for a direct amount once or regen over time or both healing spells.
But also heals Robo.
He's a magic robot, don't worry about it.
Yeah, he is kind of a magic robot, you know?
Okay, what do we get from this one? Barrier.
And this is understandable. Yeah. I know some games put more emphasis on the difference of like healing spell versus regen spell. It feels like, but yeah.
Oh, I just remembered, like, 2nd edition healing is actually considered necromancy?
Yeah,
Oh, in D&D advanced.
yeah,
D&D,
absolutely.
yeah. Which it honestly it should have just stuck with that, but because of the Satanic Panic in the U.S., they changed it to either. I think it was Conjuration for a long time, and in 5e
It's
became
not conjuration.
Yeah,
Listen, if you're messing with someone's life force, you're not doing conjuration magic. Let's be real. You're just going, well, technically it's not illegal because this is a conjuration spell. Wink, wink.
wink, wink. Yeah,
And it's like there aren't even that many settings where necromancy is outright illegal, like where that's a thing.
yeah.
Like you
especially-
can have that and you can play that for like actual drama in your games, but No, nobody really did. They just kind of went, yeah, it's healing magic. Everyone has it. Gameplay abstraction.
Yeah. Also, speaking of, since we're on topic of D&D, I saw this in another server, man. Put it in voice chat. Oh my god, Marcel, love seeing her smile. Thanks for that
Aw.
gift. But
I did that because of the healing necromancy
they-
conversation.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. All her healing magic is like dark magic.
Oh, God, it's
Not all of it, just like one particular spell, you know?
yeah, but also just the fact that in that setting, like reviving someone from the dead is just advanced healing. It
Yeah.
is a wild thing, and also it hurts. It's incredibly
Yeah.
painful,
And
it
you
takes
can only
away
do
from
it in
your
a
body.
dungeon.
Yeah, but yeah, I'll just read from this. This is the rules about cursed scrolls for first edition advanced D&D. Which, if you're wondering why it's called advanced D&D, don't worry about it. It's D&D has a lot of editions. If you're following major publications, but it's anyway.
It
The referee-
came after Color D.
Ah, you're right.
But before
the
DS.
Yeah.
Sorry,
The
I'll let you-
referee thing. The referee must take extreme care in handling all scrolls with an eye towards duping the players when the curse scroll is found. The curse takes effect immediately upon reading the scroll. Therefore, having non-curse scrolls disappear on occasion, if not identified, will help to force reading of cursed scrolls. To determine the type of curse, use the table below. Die roll. 1 or 2. Curse any monster in the referee's choice. So it's a D8 and in 1 or 2, the DM just gets to spawn in any monster that they want. 3 or 4, disease, fatal in 3 turns unless healed. 4 or 6, polymorph to insect of referee's choice. 7, transportation, 1,000 miles, random direction. 8, transportation to another planet. And, alright, I just want you to know, this counts for just making a scroll. Like, if your wizard just wanted
Yeah,
to...
you can
if your party's wizard
accidentally make
just wanted to make a spell scroll so that they can cast magic missile one more time per day, right? Like, there is a chance.
The
And it's
DM is
all BS.
encouraged to do this.
Yeah, there's a chance that when they make the scroll that it's cursed, and they're not. The DM is not supposed to tell the player it's cursed at all. So if you're like, oh, I just want to cast a magic missile one more time, you read your spell scroll that you yourself created, and it with all these stupid percentages, and you have to use the right kind of paper and ink. And it's like, oh, make a whole adventure out of getting special inks to get better chances. And it's just like, again, this is, I want to cast like magic missile one more time per day. You still have to worry about this. And it's like, this is fucking miserable. Like, this is, like, why did anyone play this? Like, this because imagine, like, again, like, because, I remember a friend who actually played D&D back when this came out. And that same server was like, back for first edition D&D and second edition D&D, there was the whole talk of the 15-minute work day, because if your wizard ran out of spells and they only got so few spells, especially early on, like after 15 minutes of fighting things or exploring in the dungeon, like, well, we're out of spells, so we're just all gonna, take a long rest. We're just gonna sleep for the whole day until we get those spells back, and then keep exploring or whatever. And it's like, oh, what if you just want to, cast magic missile one more time, so that you don't have the 15-minute workday, and well, fuck you, get teleported to fucking Venus, asshole.
Walk 1,000.
Like another planet. I'm sorry, but it's like, excuse me? Another planet? Why?
Gary Gygax with his DM player antagonism again.
Yeah, it's just maddening. Like, this is anti-game design. This is, you don't want anyone to play with you. Like, this sucks. Such hateful game design. And it's funny because I hear, like, you know, that some of the designers, when, like, in various conventions or whatever, in panels, being asked about, hey, why did you make it like this? And, you know, jokingly say, like, oh, game design didn't exist until, like, 93 or something. But it's like, no, there's other tabletop RPGs in the 70s and 80s that had far better game design. Like, this is a them problem. This is the the people who worked at TSR, and then the Wizard of the Coast weirdness. Like, this is just them. They were like, nah, this is good. We just didn't make this as miserable as possible.
Fabio
That said,
asks,
Fabio?
is D&D hard to understand?
It depends on the edition of it. But it can be pretty fun to play with friends, or like even other sort of games. But I need to post this in our server and also the chat. Also, kill the big T-Rex.
Yep, Black Tyranno's back as Rust Tyranno.
But yeah, there was some definitely good art back then in some of the things. Like, there's one where, like, some adventurers are trying to get past some, like, giant rats or whatever with a giant rat idol in the next room, and they have, like, Mickey Mouse ears and just little fake noses on them. It's like, this is great.
So I just turned the red mail off this dinosaur.
Hello. No, can I post this here? No, I can't. Nuts. I can't post the image to the YouTube chat.
No.
But yeah, just funny adventurers dressed up, you know, with Mickey Mouse ears to try to get past giant rats. It's good. Like, you know, there's some fun there. But man, they really had weird ideas. Yeah, sorry, I still love Tequila. So cute. Just looking at the voice chat, just adding me for what was wrong with early TTRPG designers, and it's like, yeah, just they hated people. They were just miserable. Like, because the thing is, like, other games like RuneQuest and stuff, like, had some like much better design and weren't like, oh, you're supposed to just be terrible to your players if you're the person running the game. So it's like, it's nuts that it's like, oh no, this is just them. They were just like this, and somehow they eventually won out. Like, I know for RuneQuest was actually a pretty major competitor back in the day. No surprise. But like, I know, like, I think after the second edition, the person who owned the rights to the setting decided to bail from the rest of the company. So like, that tripped them up, and they had to find a way to, you know, overcome that during a pivotal time. Then again, I know Chaosium, that's a company that produced RuneQuest, also did Call of Cthulhu, which is still to this day incredibly popular, and in Japan is the most popular import or tabletop RPG specifically. Sorry. It's like D&D, color D&D, advanced D&D, D&DS, 3D and DS, Switch. God. Oh, and I guess while I'm still in the mine, I should mention that like there was rules for making magic items, which could also be incredibly cursed and kill you and your friends, right? Which sucked. But the thing is, in the original version D&D, which you may be asking, wait, didn't he say first edition? Well, the second major edition of the game was renamed, was called first edition, and the original version, what would have been the first edition was called the original edition just for marketing reasons. It's weird. Anyway, the original version straight up it's just like, oh, if you're an 8th level like magic user, here's some rules to make magic items. And it wasn't like, oh, like, oh, die 1,000 deaths because you wanted to make a magic sword of +1. Buffoon. Idiot.
What if you also secretly made it a magic sword of +1 that gives you the disease that kills you in 3 turns?
Yeah. But yeah, no, it's just so funny because it's like, wait, they had more sensical rules in an earlier version of the game.
Good work,
But
47. That +1 sword you sold the... God. You sold the Dark Lord will kill him in 3 turns. He's as good as dead already. Yeah.
Yeah? It's so silly. Like, why did they do this? Why were they like that?
Like, there genuinely would be cases for deliberately cursing your items, but like, when it's just random and it means a scroll of magic missile can just kill you,
Get your
or
ass
summon a
teleported
beholder,
apart. Yeah?
or transport you 1,000 miles straight downwards, turn you into a fly.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think it's even picking up the voice I'm trying to do for the fly. Or send you to Jupiter to get stupider.
Rather. Oh.
Rather drab, isn't it?
It weighs a ton. We must get help from Guardia Castle.
I wonder if anybody's ever made fan art of whatever creature used to live in the shell.
No, that's a good question. Like, it feels like something that could easily exist.
Hello, you're always welcome here, Vegas. The person we went to war with.
Yeah. That's cool.
Sorry. I love that your voice just, like, you didn't even do a voice for the king, because, yeah.
I think I might have been voicing the king before. I genuinely couldn't tell you.
It's fine.
We ask it the favor.
But why is the chef at this meeting?
Why isn't the chef at every meeting?
That's a good point.
I get it. You want me to keep the huge shelf shaped here until the next century, right?
I asked for the sake of Frog. Please carry out the request. And also, I think you said chafe instead of safe.
Ah, fuck. Done.
It-
The king just swears in front of everyone when he says a word wrong.
yeah?
I shall tame the shell and store it in the castle as a national treasure. Knight Captain. Yes, Majesty. Go and obtain the rainbow shell and bring it back in one piece. At once, sire.
The One Piece?
Go.
Thanks to thee, from one so humble.
His name's Chrono, just like a samurai.
Nonsense. You saved the day I just cooked. I'm whipping up a victory meal. Something real fancy.
Hooray! So, Chrono as Sanji. Love that Sanji is just stupidly strong for like no reason. He's just like that.
God, I think it's just walking around this castle is hilarious.
It really is. Just everyone's cool. Like, hey, we don't have time to explain. This is mages from the dude. It's from time, and he's cool now. He had a fight with Frog or whatever. They made up. It's fine.
Like, you ever seen Dragon Ball? You know how Vegeta just starts hanging out with everybody? It's like that. That's why his
God.
hair is like that.
So, oh,
Solar energy was used aeons ago, well before Lavos energy existed. Might be just the thing we need to defeat Lavos.
nice. Like that
Hey,
she gives
people.
us a hint.
They're very big on green energy.
Excellent. Also, speaking of Dragon Ball, I need to link a comic if I can quickly find it. Yeah, here it is. I'm going to start you at the first because, yeah, I kind of hate that whenever you look at a ongoing comic series and you see the latest one and you get kind of spoiled for something or like you just have no context for what's happening. You got whacked because you're weak.
God.
Oh wait, Queens and they're still alive? By the way, Ozzy had a hideout much like my castle.
Yep. So I guess every
Cool.
character gives a hint.
Nice.
Okay.
Now that
Forgot
Chrono's
that
here,
Megas gave one.
everyone's cheerful. Origin of machines? You mean to tell me I have a birthplace?
Mm.
That's Chrono giving him
Chrono! Fight Lavos! Aya village have strong defense item. Go see! Ayla go. Big gone here. Take Ayla, Chrono.
Actually, I.
God, just
big
bored.
defense
I mean, there's not much to do.
Look at you, please, sweeping over you left and right. Night spirit which wanders. Can't be. Of course, then. Okay, I want to see what the defense item is.
Yeah? Oh, yeah, I posted in the voice chat already, but there's a webcomic that is really good so far. It takes some time for the artist to get a buffer or comics out, but it's called Raddemption, where it's a kind of
Oh yeah, this one.
slight AU for like Dragon Ball Z, where it's like Raditz is the one that kind of, you know, seems like they're gonna get a redemption of just like after being left behind, you know, have Vegeta and forget Nappa? Yeah, Nappa are like, oh yeah,
not
you know, they're like, oh yeah, we're just gonna leave you to die. Like, we're not gonna bring you back with the Dragon Balls. Like, get wrecked, nerd. And them like trying to figure out how to defend themselves and stuff. It looks really cool so far, and I love the art. It's so good.
Okay, where's the defense item?
Yeah, her talking to her didn't have any sort of like hint, like any visual hint of where it was.
Oh, 10 of each now.
Oh.
Ah.
Oh. Whack.
You need to go get 10 of each. Happy hunting. I just left your dinosaurs just neatly, like, politely sitting there.
Yeah, I'm never gonna ride them again. There's basically no reason to.
Yeah.
Trial of the Century is about to begin. Who's, you ask? King Guardias, of course. Say the king sold off royal treasures.
Son of a bitch.
King ordered that court be locked until the trial is over. Same thing on the left. Weren't there stairs? Weren't there some stairs over there? This is a treasury. No entry permitted. Why are there snakes over there?
Why are there snakes? Snakes in the plane. I mean, the treasury.
I'm tired of these monkey fighting snakes in this Monday to Friday treasury.
Yeah, it's like the censored version.
Love it.
No entry allowed.
Oh, let me through!
Had any of you have heard of the rainbow shell? I too had no idea until I found this. It's an ancestral will. It says, unveil the rainbow shell to the people at the Millennium Fair. What are you talking about? We have no family heirlooms here. So this is a forgery? Why is the defendant denies people a glimpse of the rainbow shell? Because he no longer has it. He sold the heirloom for cash. Witnesses, please. What is it, Nadia? We're conducting a trial here.
Father!
Nadia, the Chancellor's trying to frame me. He hurls insult. Confirm your innocence with proof.
Proof?
Yes, if he hasn't sold the heirloom, it should be in the castle. Show me the rainbow shell and I'll accept his innocence. Heh heh. Chancellor, what kind of trickery is this? Remove them.
This whole trial is bizarre.
Yeah.
We arrested the king for selling his own possession.
Princess,
Like,
not even
yeah.
you may enter.
Princess, not even you may enter. Find the rainbow shell, and we'll be able to prove the king's innocence.
What are you saying? It's a lie! There is no heirloom!
Oh yeah, we went back in time. We changed history back in 600 AD. It's in the castle. Don't worry about it.
Oh.
We just like retconned your entire family's history.
Aha! The rainbow shell! We gave it to my ancestor, we gave it to my ancestor 400 years ago. It's still here.
See? Timeline's all fixed.
It's probably in the basement.
Probably.
The basement that now exists.
Yeah.
Behind some boxes, you know how it gets.
Yeah.
The basement, which will now always have existed.
Oh.
Ouch! It at me. Weenie.
That's odd.
The boss is itching to avenge the grudge that's been in the family for 13 generations.
What did you do to earn that name?
Listen,
Oh my god.
it's better than the other guy.
He's gonna frame the king! Haha!
They made a movie about us.
I can't believe it's a Dumb and Dumber reference. Of all things.
Yeah. I've never actually seen that.
I think I've seen that.
See
I got-
you in the sequel,
God.
which I believe was Dumb and Dumberer.
Yeah. So there is a plot. Let's hurry.
Well, yeah, haven't you been paying attention to this game? Try to fake act. Try to badly fake act this.
I confess, I bought it from the king. He said he needed the cash.
Lawyer, I've never seen you before. Order in the court.
Still not sure how this is a crime, though.
Was I convincing?
Perfect, but don't talk so loudly.
Also, he's the king. I'm pretty sure he could commit actual crimes and just get away with it.
Yeah, I'm kind of confused
Monarchy being
too.
what it is.
Like, it's just in the will that he's supposed to present it to the people, but it's like,
Ah, he had a harem of snake women.
good for him. But that's not what we're here for.
Oh. Okay then.
Chrono, you can't rob the royal treasury
Yes, we
without
can.
sharing it with us. Man, King just loved snake women.
Fair.
And I'm like, yeah, I get it.
That said, I don't think they love him. I think that they want him
No,
dead.
these aren't the kings.
You're the queens.
Good for her.
Marl's learning so much about her parents today.
That treasure wanted. Come on.
We can't get it. Whack. The rainbow shell.
What's this? A letter?
To Merle? Dearest Merle, I know things are tough between you and your father. But nothing can break your bond of blood, neither words of anger nor great distances. Someday, when you have children, you will understand. This special bond is part of a family tree which links us together. Queen Guardia, the 11th. Then,
The 21st.
21st, my bad. Brain. Being silly.
Boy, can she tell it like it is.
Father, hang in there! We're coming!
Prism shard. Members of the jury, if he is guilty, stand to the left. If he is innocent, stand to the right. Guilty.
Guilty of what, though?
Yeah!
It's so dumb.
God, just the snakes just zipping on through.
Snake Cindy's.
Yeah. God, I'm suddenly reminded of all things Guilty Gear lore, because I remember Zaku mentioning once that, like, right, Kai? Yeah, one character named Kai, he's a king, but it's like an elected position for where he's from, and there's like two other kings, so it's like, oh, anyway, Meryl, you won't reconsider?
No, princess.
There is one way. It's a bit rough, but just follow me.
Is there a reason you haven't opened that one chest on the stairwell?
Verdict is in. Guilty.
I'll take that as me.
The Guardian lines ends here. This domain shall be mine. Take him away. Miss Meryl.
Wait!
Who is it?
Father!
That stained glass window was as old as the rainbow shell. What have you done?
No, you,
Yeah?
You're-
Princess, control yourself! You're too late. The king has been found guilty. Even kings are subject to our laws.
No, this was a setup!
That's how you know it's a fan.
Nonsense. The king's a crook.
But the treasure's right here!
Impossible!
Your little scheme is over, Chancellor.
Did you even try to move it? I mean,
Huh?
it's not the plot you think. I'm here to avenge my ancestors. The judge just vanished. Super Ultra Pesto Transformo!
Yep. Both of the chancellors we meet are imposters who are both the same line of monsters.
Huh?
Like, we fought and killed Yakra back in the year 600, and this is his distant descendant.
Yeah?
I can't believe we orphaned Yakra's children.
Yeah.
Yeah?
That he apparently
Now we're
had.
gonna orphan Yakra the 14. You'll never guess who we fight in the year 2300.
We don't actually.
We don't fight enough for Yakra.
It would be really funny, though, if we did.
Yeah, no, presumably any children he had, their family line was ended by the apocalypse.
Yeah. I have to finish off what I was gonna say about Guilty Gear. There's another person, another character called Chip, who's a president of a country. Except, there's no elections. He's just decided that he's gonna be president of the country, and it's just kind of silly that that's how it works out in Guilty Gear. If there's one character who's a king, but an elected official, and just another guy who's just like, no, I want to be president of a country. I'm just gonna decide that I'm president. Who needs elections? And also, he's a giant weeaboo ninja, which is just really funny.
And I hope all this stuff doesn't hit the audience.
God.
Yeah, the audience have stayed to watch this fight, and it's like, yeah, this has been a hell of a year for courtroom drama.
Also, we just
It
proved that
really
magic
would've
is
been.
real.
I mean, I say year. This has been taking place over like a couple of days tops. Like Chrono got arrested and put on trial in the kangaroo court. He fought and killed, he fought and destroyed the dragon tank to escape, and he just kind of went, well, we can't really arrest him anymore.
Because he
Yeah.
Base going needs to turn.
heard about it from the ancestors. Your weaknesses are... This is it! That is a strong move.
Being
Yeah.
stabbed, my one weakness. How did he know?
Throw a bomb in court, it's fine. Yield spin, version 13!
Needle spin.
I honestly thought he was dead for a second. Just because his sprite turned away from the camera and then blown up again.
Defeated again! Of course, the final attack.
Again, this is your first look at the Aqua the 13.
Father, I...
No, don't say it. I was wrong to be so stubborn.
No, I didn't even think about how you felt. I know it in my heart, but the words just came out wrong.
I too have that problem. I thought you left me, but realized it was I who abandoned you.
But I'm here now. We'll talk about everything that's happened. About Chrono and Mother and...
Your mother, how sad. It was taking me so long to understand what Azealia meant with her last words. Someday when Nadia grows up, she will bring her beloved to meet you. Welcome him warmly. It'll be a day you remember forever.
You heard her last words?
Of course, you were so young. Ran around saying, Daddy, it's fun having all my favorite people here. Seeing you so happy, she felt reassured, and then she left us quite peacefully.
So, that's how it was.
Yes, why?
I used to call you Daddy?
You did?
I'm sorry, Daddy. I'm sorry for doubting you.
I'll let you exit the castle, but you be careful now. Take care of her.
Yes, sir.
It's my turn now. Oh. Oh, it's Melchior.
Melchior? Melchior?
Can't let you run the whole show. Let me make some weapons from the rainbow shell. Finally time to do something. Watch and learn. Sorry, fellows. I'm terribly embarrassed. Take care of Princess Nadia, okay? Of course, we have... So, the Chancellor was a beast. These people are still here. Yakuraki.
Yeah.
You know, why go through the effort of making a version of that? You
Yeah.
know,
They just
the
live
scene.
there now.
Oh my god.
Finally! That beast keeping me locked up in here. Princess Nadia, your friends, I assume? Wait, I don't have time for this. I must prepare for the Moonlight Parade.
Very chipper. We don't know how long he's been in there.
At least a month, I guess. King's finally feeling better. Because it was before he ordered the dragon thing to be built. Please have a seat over there. Chrono Special. Fine choice. This dish is named from a hero from the past.
Ah, okay, this is
Yeah.
when we get it.
Yep. So do you think the Chrono in the year 1000 was named after Chrono, the hero of legend? Who he is?
That maybe
No,
like
Yeah.
that's not how time travel works.
It's not how time travel works here, but like, sometimes it is.
yeah, that's the thing. Sometimes it.
And like, I'm willing to forgive it. The game doesn't like make this oh well, actually the rules of time travel are really strict. There's multiple ways which people are time traveling. There's, you know, different weird ripple effects actions have, but it's like sometimes self-determinate. What's it? Is it self-determination paradox? Something like that. The like
Bootstrap paradox.
bootstrap paradox. That's probably that's the one I'm thinking of. Is the he's called Chrono because a legendary hero was named Chrono, and so people named It would be like if Link from Legend of Zelda, like, one of them went back in time and became the original Link for whom all the others are named.
Oh, Booker.
This,
I mean, that might be how Zelda's name happened.
this is a very rare.
Oh,
as,
that's a whole thing.
This is a very rare as armor
Oh, very rare.
deflects magic. To make you one prism dress featuring maximum defense, or 3 of less effective prism helms. The helm, I mean, anyone can wear the helms, so.
Anyone should be able to wear the dress, but you know,
Yeah,
Yeah,
Robo should be able to wear the dress.
yeah.
yeah.
he would look so good.
Yeah. We should make a nice dress for Robo.
Alright.
Yeah, like, that's just how the equipment works. This is like only the 3 girls can wear the dress items.
For some reason, my brain was gonna say like only like 2 of the girls can wear a dress item because I'm like I don't think Ayla would want to wear a dress.
You wouldn't want to, but you can give that to her anyway. She probably just has it like wrapped around her waist or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. The recommended thing to do is to get the prism helms. They're just generally more useful.
Yeah.
Do you not get the sword here?
You might have to get the sunstone for that.
Yeah. I haven't played.
Okay. This is what I call a 1000th anniversary. Soldiers hired by fake chancellors were all monsters.
Wait, so is the kingdom founded in year 0? Is that what AD is here?
I guess.
I guess so.
After Dardia.
After donuts. Ah, give me a second, I can actually find the archive. Chrono Trigger.
Parade's the grand finale.
It's an awkward zombie comic, which is nobody knows what PC stands for.
People are chrono.
Princess Adia, at Moonlight Parade, you shall receive a lovely present from me.
So yeah, they stand for before crawlers and after donuts.
Love it.
King's finally feeling better. Real Chancellor's okay. He took off to the Knight's room saying he was getting ready for the parade.
Chrono has too much dialogue in this comic.
Yeah, Chrono doesn't really speak. You could put any other character there, but oh wow.
Yeah.
Chrono
Yeah.
can speak, he just doesn't.
He speaks in one of the goofy endings.
Yeah. One of the hardest to get to because it requires being a certain boss that is specifically made to be nearly impossible to beat. Yeah. Well, that's pretty. Oh, that's great to hear. Okay, that's pretty much it for this session. tune in next time as we do more side quests and go to the Black Omen.
Hell yeah. And hopefully not die.
Yeah, seriously.
God, the Mega Mew was like a lot harder than I thought it would be. I was like, oh yeah, James had this in the bag.
We'll just rest up at the end of time.
Everyone does. Even grab a burger. If they could. But yeah. Thanks for the stream. Ah, my voice. My throat, I should say. Yeah, thanks for the stream.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Goodbye forever.
Good
See
night.
you next time, or possibly last time. Time travel.
See you next time for the first time.
In Dragon Ball Z.
We're gonna fight Yakra 25.
He's a cyborg now.
He's steampunk
Oh
now.
yeah. Oh yeah, Dragon Ball also had time travel.
Mhm.
Well,
I mean,